We use a little chicken broth around here, and today I'm going to show you how you can make your own chicken broth at home. What I love about this recipe is that not only am I going to make chicken broth, but it's also going to cook my chicken, which is great because then I'm just going to shred it and use it for my awesome chicken salad. Now, chicken stock is great because you can use it just about anything: soups, stews, cooking rice. Now, while store-bought broth is super convenient and it's probably a good idea to keep it in your pantry, this recipe though is super rich, seasoned with herbs, and you probably already have all this stuff in your pantry and your fridge. So let's quickly talk about the ingredients that you're gonna need for this recipe. You're gonna need about 2.5 pounds of skin-on, bone-in chicken pieces. Now, I've got some chicken thighs here and drumsticks. If you don't have fresh or frozen chicken that you've thawed out, you can always use the carcass from that rotisserie chicken that you've just used for a meal, which is probably how you got to this video. Now, next, I also have some celery. You can throw in the whole celery, the tops, leaves and all, whatever you got. Carrots, which you can chop in just large coarse pieces. I'm gonna add some herbs, and I have some rosemary and thyme that you can have them fresh. On a pinch, use dry, but fresh is best. A whole onion, some peppercorns, and some bay leaves. Now, the bay leaves is the thing that you're gonna leave a comment about whether or not are they optional, and sure, if you have them, great, they do add flavor, but if you don't have them, don't go run and find another recipe without bay leaves. I have a large stock pot right here, which is the kind that you're gonna use for stock, obviously, but most of us use it to boil spaghetti. So first thing we're gonna do is add our chicken thighs right into the pot. And my drumsticks. And I also know a lot of people that buy an entire roaster chicken and use the chicken to make broth and cook it at the same time. Next, we're gonna add our carrots. And like I said, I'm just gonna coarsely chop them. Some celery, my onions, thyme, rosemary, our bay leaves, and the peppercorns. The final step is to add 2 quarts of water. Now, you want enough water to cover all of your ingredients, so if you need to add a little bit more, you can do that. Now, you're gonna wanna cover your pot and bring this entire thing to a boil, and then you reduce your heat to a simmer and simmer it for like 3 to 4 hours, occasionally turning it just to make sure that all of your vegetables and your chicken cook through and give that stock a really great flavor. All right, so our chicken stock is ready, and it boiled for about 3 hours. I turned it off and let it cool down a little just to like avoid the smokiness in here. So I have a big jar and a funnel that I'm just going to ladle my broth into. So if you wanna keep your stock filter without any of the bay leaves or the rosemary, you can just use one of these right over the top when you ladle your stock in. Your chicken meat will also pull apart, so there'll be tiny pieces throughout. And once I take out all of my chicken stock from the pot, that's when I remove the chicken after it cools down a little and I can handle it, pull off the meat, make chicken salad, and so many recipes. So one batch makes about 2 quarts or close to like 32 ounces of chicken broth, which of course you can use to make so many things. The recipe, you saw the directions. Make sure you click on the link right below this video. You can keep this in your refrigerator for about a week, but I mean, why wait? Just use it making chicken soup. See you next time.